Exclusive insight. Coco Gauff's coach predicts Joao Fonseca's shocking rank for 2026 season. The world of tennis loves surprises, but nothing could have prepared fans for the electrifying prediction that shook the tennis community just days before the 2026 season preview. It didn't come from a journalist. It didn't come from a player. It didn't come from the ADP speculators who track every ranking projection like Wall Street analysts. No, it came from Coco Gauff's coach, a man known for strategy, discipline, and almost supernatural intuition when it comes to spotting rising stars. In an exclusive interview that stunned the sport, he revealed a prediction that has since dominated headlines. Joao Fonseca will be a top 5 player by the end of 2026. The room went silent. Reporters froze. Fans went wild. And tennis insiders scrambled to decode what this meant for the men's game. Was this exaggeration? Hype? Or was Coco Gauff's camp seeing something the rest of the tennis world had yet to fully grasp? What followed was a powerful, compelling, and eye-opening dive into Joao Fonseca's rapid rise, and why one of the sharpest minds in tennis believes a Brazilian teenager is about to shake the ADP rankings like an unexpected storm. This is a full story. The interview that started the fire. The conversation began innocently. Coco Gauff's coach, calm, analytical, never one for dramatic claims, sat down for a preseason interview focused on Coco's preparations for the Australian swing. For an hour, he discussed her improvements, her mindset, and the tactical changes she was ready to showcase. Then a journalist asked, which young player, male or female, do you think is going to shock the world in 2026? He didn't pause, didn't blink, didn't hedge. Joao Fonseca. And if I'm being bold, he will finish 2026 inside the top 5. Gasps, murmurs. A stunned silence filled the room. And then the media frenzy began. Why this prediction matters. Predictions are made all the time in tennis. Next big thing, headlines appear every season. But when a coach of Gauff's caliber, responsible for taking a teenage prodigy to Grand Slam glory, makes a statement like that, it hits differently. He isn't a commentator. He doesn't chase clout. He doesn't deal in exaggeration. He deals in patterns, mentality, movement, statistics, weaknesses, ceilings. If he says a player is on the rise, the tennis world listens. And if he says a player will break into the top 5, in a field with Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner, Ben Shelton, Holger Rune, and Lorenzo Musetti, then fans start asking questions. Big ones. Joao Fonseca, a star in the making. Joao Fonseca's story is already legendary among those who have followed him since his junior days. Brazilian, explosive, fearless, a teenager with charisma, flair, and the kind of athleticism that reminds old tennis fans of a young Gustavo Kuerten, but with modern power and blistering intensity. But what made Coco Gauff's coach so certain? He listed 4 reasons that left the entire room leaning forward, scribbling notes furiously. 1. The raw talent is already elite. Fonseca doesn't have the weapons of a future star, he said. He already has the weapons of a current star. His forehand can blow holes through the baseline. His backhand is sharp, compact, reliable under pressure. His footwork is lightning. His returns are improving. And his serve? Dangerous. Not good for his age. Genuinely dangerous against the top 10. More importantly, Joao isn't intimidated. Not by stadiums. Not by big names. Not by pressure. He walks on court with the swagger of someone who knows exactly where he's going, the coach said, and where he's going is upward. 2. Mentality beyond his years. Great players hit big balls. Champions handle big moments. According to Gauff's coach, Fonseca has something you can't teach. He moves on from mistakes instantly. No lingering frustration. No spiraling negativity. No loss of focus after bad points. He recovers emotionally like a veteran, he added. That's what separates the top 5 from everyone else. Fonseca's calmness under pressure is rare for players his age, and that, in the eyes of seasoned coaches, is the foundation of greatness. 3. The 2025 season wasn't luck. IT was a warning. 2025 was the season the world finally noticed Fonseca. Quarter-final runs, upsets over top seeds, matches where he looked like the future of tennis, not in a few years, but now. People think 2025 was his breakout. Gauff's coach said it was his warm-up. And when you look at the numbers, he's right. Increased first serve percentage, improved return stats, higher winner-to-error ratio, more efficient point construction, faster transitions from defense to attack. Every metric points toward exponential growth. Not plateau, not inconsistency. Growth. 4. He has a team that believes in long-term excellence. One of the biggest hidden advantages in tennis is your team, your coaches, your fitness trainers, your family support, your management. Fonseca's camp is built for long-term success. They're not rushing him, Gauff's coach explained. They're building him every month, every match, every decision. He has guidance, discipline, and strategy, a luxury not every rising star gets. The future, how Fonseca could break the top 5. According to the bold prediction, Fonseca's rise in 2026 will come from 4 key tournaments. 1. The Australian Open. Fast surface, power-friendly, ideal for a young, fearless ball striker. A deep run could set the tone for his season. 2. Rio and South American swing. Home country energy. Crowds that roar louder than stadium roofs. Motivation that can transform potential into dominance. 3. U.S. hard courts, Cincinnati, U.S. Open, etc. These are the tournaments that favor athletic, explosive players. The Brazilian reaction. In Brazil, Joao Fonseca is more than a rising star. He's becoming a national icon. After prediction, Brazilian fans lit up the internet with messages like, "O próximo Guga está chegando." The next Guga is coming. 2026 será o ano do Joao. 2026 will be Joao's year. The passion is real, and Fonseca feels it. The pressure and why he can handle it. Some players crumble under expectations. But according to Coco's coach, Fonseca grows under pressure. It sharpens him. His junior career, his early ADP matches, his crucial tiebreaks. Every time the stakes were high, Fonseca elevated his game, not shrank from it. That's top 5 mentality. The coach said, not someday, now. So, will the prediction come true? No one knows. Predictions are just predictions. But one thing is certain. Joao Fonseca is not a hopeful talent, not a maybe, not a future possibility. He is a storm-gathering strength, a player whose potential is visible in every forehand, every sprint, every roar after a big point. And if someone as respected, experienced, and sharp as Coco Gauff's coach says he's about to break into the top 5, the world should listen. Because this prediction wasn't hype. It wasn't marketing. It wasn't guesswork. It was a warning. The rise is coming. 2026 will be a year of surprises, new rivalries, shifts in power, bold new champions. And somewhere in the middle of it all, with fire in his eyes, Brazil behind him, and a target on his back, will be Joao Fonseca. Not a rising star, a breakout force, a challenger to the throne, a future top 5, just like Coco Gauff's coach predicted. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.